Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining my channel. I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn your notifications on so that you can stay up to date with new content coming out soon. I also want to sincerely thank all of you that are my loyal subscribers for subscribing, liking, and sharing my content. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I do my roast, my mac and cheese, and my turnip greens and cabbage mix. This is what I would consider a Sunday dinner recipe, and it's pretty much soul food and comfort food. It's very comforting, but I'm just showing you my little tips and tricks on how I do mine. So let's go to the kitchen. Okay guys, so I'm going to start heating my pan. I have my oven preheated at around 275, 300 degrees. And what I'm going to do is put some olive oil in my pan and let that warm up. And then I'm going to put my roast in here. And I like to sear it on all sides first before I put it in the oven. So I just finished searing my roast. I cut up onions, celery, potatoes, and then I added some little baby carrots. And then I have my butter melting down so that I can show you all how I do my homemade gravy that I add to the top before I put it in the oven. I add my flour. So as you see, I added my flour. I'll stir that around. Add my heavy cream. I do not measure, so I just pour it. And then I'm going to add about 3 cups of water. And then I want to bring this to a boil. I'm going to add 3 beef bouillon cubes. And 1 whole packet of onion soup mix. And I'm going to add a little bit of the seasonings that I used for the roast. And once again, I do not measure. Once this comes to a boil, I'm going to pour it over the roast. Add a little chili powder. Just a few cracks of the pink Himalayan salt. Now it's boiling. and pour it over my roast. It smells so good. Okay, and as I said previously, I have my oven preheated to 300 degrees. And I will let this cook in the oven for 4 hours.
Perfect.
Now I have butter and bacon grease melting down in the pan. And after this melts down, I will add my onions and peppers and my collard greens in here. So I'll let my onions and peppers cook down some. And then I'm gonna add my cabbage. I like to buy my cabbage ahead of time, wash it, cut it up, and put it in Ziploc baggies so that it cuts down on time. And then I went ahead and washed my turnip greens, cut them up, and add those on top. Okay, in this cup of hot water, I have 2 beef bouillon cubes and a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Okay, I'm going to use Old Bay, crushed red pepper, Italian seasoning,
Perfect.
garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and a little bit more salt. So this is turnip greens and cabbage. And I don't know about anybody else, but me, I like to add some sugar. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Then I'll cover it, turn the temp down to a low medium heat, and then I will let these simmer until my roast is done. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my stovetop mac and cheese. It's just about melted down. I add my pink Himalayan salt. And my coarse ground black pepper. My grandmother always told me that pepper is the key to mac and cheese. Add some heavy cream. I use grated Parmesan cheese. Let's stir that in first. Sharp cheddar cheese. And I use about half the bag. Then I stir that in as well. And then I use mild cheddar. And I do the same, about half the bag there. And last but not least, Colby Jack. And I get all of that stirred in. Then inside of my cup, I mix 1 egg, salt, pepper, and about a half a cup of organic, unsweetened, original almond milk. And I pour that in here. My hands are clean. I suggest you wash your hands before you do that. Then I top with salt. And pepper. Then place the lid on top. And then I'll put this in the oven for about 35 minutes so that the cheese can get melted down and bubbly, and then it's all done. Four hours later, and dinner is ready to be served. The mac and cheese. Got the roast. I tore it apart a little bit with my fork. You will not need a knife for this. Looks great, don't it? So good. It tastes so good. And I hope all of you enjoy it as well, because I love to cook, and I'm finally sharing it with everybody, because I do get a lot of people that ask me for recipes of the things that I cook. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I ask for all of you that are comfortable with it to send me family recipes of yours, and I will try them out, and if I love them, I will feature them on my channel and do an honest review on how much I love what you sent me. And I also ask that you all please like, subscribe, and share, and turn on your notifications so that you can stay tuned with the things that I have coming out to share with you guys. And let's have fun. I'm really excited about this, and I'm trying new things, and I'm really having fun with this, and I hope you all are having fun as well. So, see you next week.